2 balls, 2 strikes on Al Davis of Seattle. And Gooden strikes out the side.
Rawson courts it to center. How far do you hit that one, Andre? Look out wherever you are. What a home run.
1-2 pitch to Brett. Curveball bounced to Nettles at third, to second for 1, and McRae takes, and now Patek is going to try to score, and he will score. And the ball game is tied. McRae knocked Randolph down, threw a rolling block on him, and while Randolph was on the ground, Patek scored from third base.
My pleasure to introduce Chris Rock for Real Sports on why blacks have abandoned baseball and why it matters.
I'm an endangered species, a black baseball fan. Why don't black people like baseball anymore? When I was growing up, we loved baseball. I followed the Mets, and in 1986, we won it all with Doc, Darryl, Mitchell, and my man Mookie. Back then, almost 20% of all major leaguers were African American, and I could actually have conversations with other black people about baseball. Hey, what's up, man? You see the game last night? Yeah, it was great. Now, if I say to a black person, did you see the Met game last night? They'll say, what the fuck's a Met? Last year, the San Francisco Giants won it all without any black guys on the team. The closest thing to a person of color in the stands was their mascot, a biracial seal. If you want to see a seal clubbed to death, let them stroll through Brooklyn flashing those rings. And the team the Giants had to beat to get there, the St. Louis Cardinals, had no black players either. None. How could you ever be in St. Louis and see no black people? And get this, their crowds were more than 90% white, like the Ferguson Police Department. Baseball isn't 20% black anymore, it's 8% and falling fast. That's an average of 2 guys per team. And those 2 probably listen to Blake Shelton to keep from getting their ass kicked by their teammates.
Running them red dirt roads out, kicking up dust.
Stillman is one of the oldest black schools in America. Almost every kid there is black, except for these 36, the baseball team. 1 black kid and 35 white guys. And at Howard University, the Harvard of black colleges, they said fuck it and just canceled baseball altogether. Now, they still have volleyball, tennis, even lacrosse. Yeah, lacrosse was black enough for Howard, but not baseball. Some people say it's money. Baseball is too expensive, but hey, Dominicans play it. This is a tiny third world island, and it dominates baseball. And the only equipment they have are twigs for bats, diapers for gloves, and Haitians for bases. It's not the money. You can't tell me black kids can't afford baseball when everybody's buying Jordans for $300. That's 6 gloves right there. It's the game. It's old-fashioned and stuck in the past. You got the white-haired white guy announcers. You've got cheesy old organ music at the games. I mean, where's the Beats by Dre? And every team is building a bullshit fake antique stadium that's supposed to remind you of the good old days. You know, the good old days of Ruth, DiMaggio, Emmett Till. Baseball even knows it's uncool. They've tried every trick in the book to be hip, but they just look so desperate. Hasidic beards, exploding home run signs. They even try to steal cool from cool black guys. But all that ever does is make the black guy look uncool. Look what happened to 50 Cent when he tried to throw out the first pitch.
Just a bit outside.
Hasn't had a hit record since. I don't care about any of this as a black guy. I care about this as a baseball fan. We don't really need baseball, but baseball needs us.
Curveball.
That's it out of here. Center field, way back. You can put it on the board. A 2-run homer for Big Frank Thomas. Sox lead it 6-5. Yeah.
He said, we don't need baseball, but baseball needs us. Hey, but the revenue is up. Regional ratings are up. So is that statement actually true, Frank?
I think you hit the nail on the head. I came into the league in 1990. It was 4 or 5 black players on every team. And throughout the late 90s and the 2000s, you saw it dwindle every year. And you said now each team barely have 1 black player. It's very interesting. I think Chris hit it right. He's a real true baseball guy.
Right.
I met him in 1992, and he was a big baseball fan, came right up and said hello to me. He knows his baseball. So this is a problem that needs to be addressed, especially with the economics the way they are in baseball.
Fact is, Black America decides what's hot and what young people get excited about. Ask the men's golf tour or the women's tennis tour. Why don't you just ask Mitt Romney? You lose Black America, you lose young America. And make no mistake, baseball is losing. Yeah, the owners made more money than ever last year. But while they were celebrating, kids were skateboarding away. Little League participation has fallen 20% since 1995. World Series viewership is down 50% during the same time. Of the people who still watch baseball on TV, 5 out of 6 are white, and their average age is 53. That's not an audience, that's a Tea Party rally. Baseball is dying, literally. Maybe if baseball gets a little hipper, a little cooler, just a little more black, the future can change. But till then, blacks in baseball just ain't a good match anymore. Blacks don't seem to care, but baseball should be terrified.
1, 2, 3.
Gonna get your wish.
the Jolly Roger. The Buccos win again. They can fly the colors. The Pirates have won 9 of their last 12 games. As Andrew McCutchen gives his batting gloves to those big-time Bucco fans.
That's awesome right there.